And we are coming to you live from the vibrant heart of Quezon City, here at the New Era Central Recreation for your Far East Basketball League. Kami naman, brought to you by Nature Spring, Fat Boys Pizza, Pasta, and Easy Jersey as we take a look at the games today with our first game featuring the Wildcats. This is the St. College of Catherine, Quezon City versus the Philippine International College Commandos, happening at 9 a.m. Ang second game po natin is the Angeles University Foundation Great Danes versus the Pamantasan Lungsod ng Pasig Green Warriors at 11 a.m. And then at 1 p.m. our third game is the Rizal Technological University Blue Thunders versus the Polytechnic University of the Philippines Radicals. And ang last game natin of the day is the Philippine Maritime Institute Admirals versus the Arandia College Rhinos, happening at 3 p.m. Yan po ang mga games natin ngayon. This is your Far East Basketball League happening today. This is a Tuesday morning. So yan ang aabangan natin. All the fans come out to watch, to support all of your teams, all of your friends. It's all gonna be open today. As yun na nga, a good morning to all the basketball fans watching out there. Aaron D, joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes as my analyst. And Coach, we're being treated to a quadruple header para sa atin ngayon, as both of the teams playing right now at the bottom half of our standings, needing a victory in today's game.
So good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Aaron. Both of these teams are at the bottom of the standings, like what you mentioned. 1-4 for St. Catherine Wildcats, whereas 1-3 for the PIC Commandos. Both of these teams needing that second win to be able to move up into our tournament standings.
Yeah, yun na nga. And you mentioned right there, ang game at hand natin is the College of St. Catherine, Quezon City Wildcats versus the Philippine International College Commandos. As we take a look at the standings naman of our tournament, let's take a look at this, Coach, where the teams are, yung maglalaro para sa atin ngayon.
So you see AUF leading at 4-0, PCU Dolphins, PUP Radicals with identical 4-1 records, RTU at number 4, 3-1. St. Catherine Wildcats, PIC Commandos, we mentioned at the bottom of the standings, and 0-4, 0-5 naman ng Green Warriors and Inverga Wildcats to round out our tournament standings.
Yeah, and we take a look first at the College of St. Catherine Wildcats, losing in their previous game against the Arandia College Rhinos. So they really had a hard time in that game, Coach.
That game, 83-97 was the final score. That was a close game. First quarter, 30-34, only 4 points separating the team. But to end that first half, a 16-4 run was uncorked by Arandia. Now the Wildcats trailed by as much as 30 points, made a run in the fourth to cut the lead down to 10, but obviously 30 points, difficult to overhaul at that point.
And moving on to the other end, it's the Philippine International College Commandos as well, losing in their previous game against one of the top contenders in this tournament, the PCU Dolphins.
So that was a game that we covered last week. 69-81 was the final score. Interestingly enough, PIC led the majority of that game until the third quarter, where PCU tied it at 45 all and again uncorked a 16-4 run, which pulled out that win for the Dolphins.
And going back to the Wildcats, let's talk more about Ron Encila, the starting point guard of this Wildcat squad, playing big in their previous games.
So Ron Encila, 8 points, two assists per game, heading to their lone win, which was against PLP. But after that, 2 games, 19 points per game, 5.5 assists, 1.5 steals. In their game against Arandia, again had a stat line of 22 points, 4 assists, and 1 steal.
And balik naman tayo doon sa PIC Commandos, with 2 of their main gunners being held ineffective in that game in Marvin Felix and James Bidol. The team captain, Errol Claretes, stepping up big in their previous matchup.
Stepping up indeed. He had an efficient ball game, 10 out of 14, 71% from the field, finishing with 24 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. So they're going to definitely need a lot more from Bidol, Felix, and Clarete to be able to pull this one out.
And the College of St. Catherine Wildcats versus the PIC Commandos, happening shortly. But before all of that, let's throw it over to the third member of our panel, Miss Angelica Sarmiento, for a pre-game report.
Happy Tuesday, Aaron and Coach Anton. Sinigurado nga ni Coach Max Sencilla ng St. Catherine Wildcats na magamit ang kanilang training to correct their lapses at kahit nakulang sila ngayon ng isang player na si Aris Patenya, kumpiyansa si Coach na makita ang teamwork at ang progreso ng kanilang training. Sa kabila naman, Coach Erickson Relox of PIC Commandos make sure that this time they will be consistent when it comes to defense. Dahil ang sabi nga niya, ito daw ang kanilang naging pagkukulang against their last game sa PCU Dolphins. At now, let's see who will be able to take home their second win dito sa ating elimination round as I turn it over to our venue announcer, Danzel.
I'm gonna point at something on there. Standby po. Yes, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are live at the Central Recreation and Fitness Center here in Quezon City. As we bring you the continuation of Far East Basketball League Season 1. It's the first game of today's quarter ever featuring PIC Commandos and St. Catherine Wildcats. And now, let us meet the starters beginning with the PIC Commandos. Guard number 0, Carlos Strong. Also guard number 1, CJ Flex. Guard number 2, Secret Purple. Also guard number 18, Christian Wasol. Main center number 22, Jeff Buenaventura. And those are PIC Commandos, Coach Erickson Reynolds. And now it's time to meet the starters report. St. Catherine Wildcats. Guard number 17, Bert Russell Mayronza. Also guard number 24, Rizan Rodriguez. Guard number 6, Scott Carlo Rosales. Also guard number 26, Joel Morales. Main center number 16, John Paul Moore. And goes on St. Catherine Wildcats. Our games officials for today's match will chief Ruel Solexino, our 1 Gilbert Casano, our 2 Renato Flores. Once again, this is your Far East Basketball League Season 1. Compete naman!
And there you have it. The starting lineups have been announced for both teams. Once again, this is Aaron D, joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes. And this is the St. College of Catherine Wildcats versus the Philippine International College Commandos. This is our opening game of the day happening here at the Central Recreation and Fitness Center. And Coach, both of these teams, no, magkasunod lang sila sa standings with the Commandos at number 7 and the Wildcats at number 8. So really a big game para sa kanila ngayon to move up, no?
Like what we mentioned at the top of our broadcast, kailangan talaga nilang makuha yung second win para umangat sa ating standings. Because remember, our tournament format is a double round robin affair with the top 4 teams moving on into our playoff round. And the number 1 and number 2 seeds will get the twice to beat advantage. At kung sino ang manalo will get to the finals, best of 3 finals. So yep, definitely they need that second win. Both of these teams need that second win.
Nabanggit mo nga doon, Coach, no, yung tournament format natin, napakaraming games pa para sa atin ngayon. So a chance for the teams to get their feet wet, diba? And also, even if their record, if they may be at the bottom half of the tournament right now, they still have a chance to catch up in the second round, no?
Malaking factor talaga yan yung double round because you get some time to, like what you mentioned, to get your feet wet, you get your time to adjust. So kung natalo ka ng team na to, pwede kang bumawi.
And agad-agad na nga doon si Valdelovar drawing first blood for the St. Catherine Wildcats as a steal. And in transition, Strong doesn't contest it anymore. That's Miranda getting the 2-pointer.
Kurt Miranda playing excellent defense. Ang ganda ng pag-diesel niya doon, no? Yung deceleration, yung pagbagal niya to be able to get that layup to go.
Buenaventura, the big boy, driving down the lane. Left-hand finish, no good. Rebounded by Valdelovar to Miranda. Miranda scanning the floor, using the pick. They give it back to Baldelovar, three-pointer. And that's a quick 5 points for Baldelovar.
So 7-0 run para sa Wildcats. We all know how easily and how quickly this Wildcats team can get some points on the board. Remember, they were trailing by as much as 30 against the Rhinos. Pero nahabol at naibaba nila ng 10 points. Pero we have a timeout. We'll be back. Score is 7-0.
And back after that 7-0 run by the Wildcats, a strong pushing it. They give it Buenaventura, big boy finish.
So finally, Buenaventura getting that 2 points.
Looks like a delay of the game violation being called by the referee, but just a warning.
So first infraction, warning. Next infraction will be a technical foul. So kailangan na mag-ingat dyan ng PIC Commandos.
Looks like that's going to be a off-the-ball foul.
So Christian Batoon caught holding on to his opponent.
Rosales passes it, stolen Buenaventura with the ball.
Great tap by number 24 ng Commandos, that's Siegfried Mercado.
Atlas missing the three, but Buenaventura is there for the board. Carving space inside. But a traveling violation is called on the big man.
Getting caught dancing to the wrong song is Buenaventura, the lone scorer para dito sa PIC Commandos.
As an inbound play, Siegfried Mercado gets the steal, just throws it up from three. No good, but Batoon with the board. Out to Atlas, blocked.
So great collapsing defense being shown by the Wildcats. Talagang you can see that they want to get this win today. But look at this. We weren't able to point this out. Max Encila not starting para dito sa Wildcats.
And an interesting tactic dito para sa Wildcats. So titingnan natin dito because nabanggit nga ni Coach Erickson Relox of the Commandos na really they're trying to watch out for itong si Encila as Atlas gets a jumper.
So that's a good tactic, no, para dito sa Wildcats, throwing off yung strategy ni Coach Erickson Relox.
Baldelovar kicks it. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Miranda. They try for the pass. Miranda gets it back. And that ball just flinging around, but the possession going to the PIC Commandos.
Great offensive rebound by Miranda, wanting to go inside. Sabi nga lang ng kanyang kakampi, relax lang, easy lang.
Look at that hounding defense by the Wildcats as Siegfried Mercado dumps it down to Atlas. Loses the ball. Oh, that's Miranda saving it. But Rosales losing the leather.
So losing the leather, the Wildcats asking for a foul. Meron daw contact kaya nawala sa kanya yung bola. But no whistle by the referees.
7-4 is the score. 5 minutes and 45 remaining in our opening period. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Mercado to the corner. Atlas, baseline drive for the reverse finish.
Nice finish. Binaybay yung baseline ni Atlas for that reverse.
Here come the Wildcats. Evans gives it to the top of the key. Baldelovar just facing the bucket.
So elbow jumper para dito kay Valdilavar. Nice looking 17-foot mid-range game.
Atlas got stolen by Miranda, but a counter steal. Here comes Mercado. Nice pass to Buenaventura for 2.
Great dish by Mercado to Buenaventura. That's great awareness by their guard to be able to give up that leather for the easy 2 points.
Just a 1-point lead by the Wildcats, 9-8. Nice dump down pass, but a foul is called. And heading to the free throw line is number 24, Tristan Bulilis.
Tristan Bulilis. Nice cut to the basket. And both teams at this point showing great offense, excellent offense. The score may not show it, but the way they're executing their game plan, they're on point, because we did mention during prior to the start of this game, they did work on their offense and their defense. I'm talking about the Wildcats, and it's showing in today's game.
Atlas, he loves that baseline, but a foul on the ground. Looks like it's going to be on number 22, Christopher Evans. Let's take a look at that, coach.
So it was a foul called on Evans. He barreled through or tried to go through the defense. No, that pick that was being set.
Yung lalabas muna dito si Carlos Strong, and look who it is, Marvin Felix, who sprained, got a sprain in their last game. No? Parang in that third quarter, nawala siya, coach.
You know, when you're young, you recover a lot faster. So no doubt, Marvin Felix in that game had how many days of rest? Naka-recover na siya. Sarap to be young.
Bidol gets it to CJ Atlas. Felix, top of the key, attacking left, driving, losing that leather. Here comes Evans to Valdilavar, the big boy. Just leaves it short. Evans gets it. Pailona to the right wing, Miranda. Hook pass. Diaz Jr. gets it stolen, and Atlas is in transition. Marvin Felix dumped down. A bit too unselfish on the part of Felix.
Now they're going to turn the ball over. Ball was caught on the baseline. That is correct. You mentioned a bit too unselfish. But you can see PIC running in today's ball game. Reason being is they were able to see nung Arandia that game. Arandia blew that game wide open because of transition offense.
Miranda out to Valdilavar. To Diaz Jr. Backdoor play. Deflected, but that ball's gonna stay with them.
Active hands by the PIC Commandos. Disrupting that pass. Would have been a great backdoor play. Pero yung defense nandoon para sa Commandos. That's number 6, Jigs Garobillas.
Pailona, free throw line jumper, gets it a go.
Terence Pailona, easy mid-range game working for him.
Garovillas picks up the dribble, stolen by Miranda. And Miranda takes it and gets fouled.
Miranda playing the passing lanes really well, in Garovillas. That's what you don't like to see, a cross-court pass while you are under duress, because you can see the ball is just rolling up in the air, giving the defense time to intercept that pass.
And it's interesting to see, Coach, that itong si Ron and Sila still not in the game.
Well, if it's not broken, why fix it? I say, no? Parang yan ang nagiging tactic ngayon ng coaching staff ng Wildcats. Because no doubt, pag pumasok si Ron and Sila, step on the gas yan.
And speaking of stepping on the gas, Felix, one of the fastest players in this tournament, gets it stolen. Miranda once again. But Bidol gets it back. This is James being hounded. James gets through the pressure. Bidol behind the back to Clarete, a tasty dish. And a timeout called after that beautiful pass by Errol Clarete. 14-10 is the score. Let's take a look at that, coach. It's James Bidol handling the pressure. And then last minute dumping it down to Clarete for a tasty dish. Once again, 14-10 is the score. We'll be back shortly after this timeout. And we're back as Ron Encila finally entering the ballgame for this Wildcat squad.
Making his appearance, Ron Encila, right on cue.
They kick it, Evans, left wing. Back to Baldelovar. Nowhere to go, Encila. No good, but a rebound by Baldelovar, still no finish. And Felix gets that ball. 14-10 is the score. A minute and 55 remaining as Marvin gets fouled.
Well, that foul is on Chris Evans. Bit too much pressure earlier in that offensive set. No, 2 chances for the Wildcats, could not capitalize on that offensive set.
And I love this matchup. Marvin Felix versus Ron Encila. Bidol alley-oop play. Couldn't finish it, but Sereneo is there to finish the goods.
Sereneo getting that offensive rebound. Nothing you can do once he gets it that deep inside.
Encila out to Filona. They swing that leather around. Baldelovar out to Evans. Inside, Diaz Jr. This is Encila. Oh, a bit too ambitious as Felix gets the steal in transition. Marvin. Oh, but Clarete couldn't corral that ball. They kick it out. Garovillas leaves it short. And that ball is going to stay with the Commandos.
So missed opportunities for the Commandos to get 2 points in tie this ball game. They will have another chance as last touch was on the Wildcats.
Lopez and Bandojo entering the game for the Wildcats as the score is 14-12 with less than a minute remaining in our opening period. 10 on the shot clock. Felix tees it up and leaves it short.
Marvin Felix flat on that 3-point attempt.
Lopez jabs, drives, and it's stolen by Clarete. Counter steal, and Encila in transition. In and out.
Ron Encila trying to get his bearings in this ball game. Almost got that 3 to go.
Bidol on the right wing to Sereneo. Is scanning the floor. Garovillas handing it off. Felix, 4 on the shot clock. 3, they gotta move quickly as Felix gets fouled. And that's gonna be on Bandojo, the guilty party.
Lawrence Bandojo scored 5 points in their last game. Great defense. They only had 2 seconds left in that shot clock. Could have kept his hands up. Just bother that shot from Marvin Felix. Got called for that foul. That's why I always say it, when you're going to play defense, just keep your hands up. Don't swing down. Don't try to reach in because the referee, the chances are they are going to blow their whistle.
And Felix cutting the lead down to just a point for the Wildcats. 14-13 as 9 seconds left. Last shot time dito for St. Catherine. Lopez out to Filona. Elbow jumper bounces in and beats the buzzer. At the end of our first quarter, the score is 16-13. The Wildcats up by 3 points. Take a look at that jumper by Filona, the number 99 of this Wildcat squad, getting the friendly roll. Take a look at that once again. He extends the lead to 3 points. And second quarter action as a score 16-13 in favor of the St. Catherine College Wildcats. Aaron D joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes. And Coach, what did we see from the first half na kaya itong Wildcats are up right now?
You see their pressure defense. They started out with a full court press, which bothered the Commandos, delaying their offense. Kaya nakabuelo ang Wildcats ng first quarter.
As Abio getting the Euro step to go, banking it off the glass. And Sila, insult to injury, getting the turnover in an offensive foul.
So Ron and Sila need some help. Whenever the Commandos are pressuring, his teammates should not go down right away. They need to go either half court or have a release ng pang-pressure sa gitna.
And an offensive foul once again, this time on the screener. As the score is 16-15, still in favor of the St. Catherine College Wildcats. 8 minutes and 45 remaining dito in our second period.
Back-to-back turnovers being committed by both teams. Sayang yung mga ganong offensive possessions.
And in the previous game na, itong St. Catherine, no, committing 18 turnovers, which proved costly as Aranja scored 25 points off their turnovers in that previous game. As Felix pushing it in transition, lefty layup. Airmails it. Battle for the loose ball. Filona gets it. And Sila pulling up. Free throw line blocked by Clarete. Bidol gives it. Felix once again. Another air ball from the layup.
So coming up short on offense, both teams. Clarete doing a good job on Ron and Sila.
Full court pressure. As a foul is going to be called on Abiog.
Kent Abiog. Again, a bit too much pressure. And that's what you like to see, no? Walang masama dyan. The pressure that you're seeing, they are not in the penalty, but at least you're letting the other team know now we're here to play defense. We're going to be in your face.
Bandojo, drop down pass. Baldelovar, basket and one.
Great play by Bandojo and Baldelovar. Outside to inside, that's what you want to see. Sharing the basketball, unselfish are the Wildcats in that particular offensive set.
Baldelovar extending the lead. 18-15 is to score. The Wildcats up right now. And grabe yung pace ng game natin ngayon, Coach Anton.
Talagang you see that they want to push the tempo. And earlier, we talked to the coaching staff of the Wildcats. Sabi nila, dapat kami ang mag-dictate ng tempo sa laro na to, hindi the other way around.
And let's see if Marvin Felix can dictate the tempo as James Bedol gets it. Abiog pulling from three. Short. Offensive rebound, and that's a foul.
So number 35, that's Katome. Being at the right place at the right time. Nalaglagan lang siya ng bola doon. But still, you like the fact that he's there inside crashing the boards, and that's what you want to see every single time from your players, no? That they're playing the offensive glass. They're working the offensive glass.
And yun na nga, one of the areas of struggle nitong College of St. Catherine was being out-rebounded then. They only had 18 total rebounds in their previous game. Kaya nahirapan sila dito. As Encila. Oh, beautiful pickup. But they're gonna slow it down. But, excuse me, no. As Clarete gets it. In transition, Abiog skying high. And that foul is gonna be called on number 11, itong si JP Baldelov, excuse me, that's Bandoho.
So Bandoho meeting Kent Abiog up top. Not happy with that ball. Saying he just went straight up. Si Abiog daw ang bumangga, but our referees saw otherwise.
As Abiog missing that first free throw. 19-16 is the score. Still 7 minutes and 13 remaining here in our second period. Abiog missing it, but he gets his own rebound and makes up for those two misses.
So definite miscommunication on the Wildcats, not boxing out the shooter.
Kurt Miranda, trifecta is good.
So bawi kagad ang Wildcats. Quick three-point basket.
Bidol this time, he's gonna wanna attack. Katome gets that ball. Katome behind the back, showing some skill. Bidol driving left, fading right. Can't get the banker to go, but ooh, Felix, excuse me, that's Strong almost getting that end one on the putback.
Carlos Strong crashing the boards, getting that offensive rebound, now has a chance to score 2 points. And that's what we always say. If you're not getting your touches on offense, kung walang offensive set para sa'yo, there are other ways for you to score. And one of them is crashing the boards, getting the offensive rebound, because once you get that offensive rebound, you can always get that stick back for 2 points.
Strong making that free throw, cutting it down to just a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. And Sila at that trapping zone. They swing that leather around, cross court, back to Ron. 13 on the shot clock. Miranda. Kurt drives in, down to Encila. Big block by Clarete. Baseline jumper, wala yun, but Baldelovar is there to clean it up.
They forgot to box out JP Baldelovar, doing damage on the offensive glass, getting that 2 points.
Carlos Strong crossing, pulling. No good, back to Strong. He wants another chance at it. Wala pa rin yun, and that's a foul on the battle for the rebound on Siegfried Mercado.
Siegfried Mercado will be called for that foul. That's number 24 for the Commandos.
As a timeout gonna be called here by the St. Catherine Wildcats. The score 24-19 with 5 minutes and 51 seconds remaining here in our second period. Back after that timeout, 24-19 is the score. The Wildcats in possession of the lead and the ball. And Sila Kicking it to the right wing. This is Kurt Miranda. Driving inside, kicking out. That's a three-pointer. Almost gets the friendly roll. But a rebound by Abiog, and he's pushing it in transition. Abiog crosses, spins, dumps it down. Oh, in and out. And that ball is going back to the St. Catherine Wildcats.
So it's fairly obvious to see that the PIC Commandos clearly want to push the pace, wasting no time in setting up their offense. Just couldn't convert, was number 35. That's Katome underneath, in and out yung kanyang attempt.
Miranda skying high for the layup, no resistance whatsoever.
So kung pabilisan ang gusto nating laro, eto, pinapakita ng Wildcats. Mabilis talaga kami. Quick as a cat.
Dunk down, Errol Clarete is fouled.
So on the line will be Errol Clarete. Remember, he was the highest scorer in their game against PCU. We mentioned at the top of the telecast or top of the broadcast, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, making up for the absence in the scoring of James Bidol and Marvin Felix.
Clarete tries to bank it off as Diaz Jr. gets that board, but Strong another steal. Ang ganda ng nilalaro ni Strong ngayon, Coach Anton.
Ibang klase yung activity ng not only Carlos Strong but PIC in general, no? How they're crashing the offensive rebounds, trying to get those extra possessions.
And as we mentioned nga kanina, no, Coach, parang both of these teams kamatch lang sila based on our standings. As itong Wildcats number 8, 1 and 4, the Commandos naman number 7, 1 and 3. So really, I think we'd expect na close game ang mangyayari para sa atin ngayon.
Because we were talking about it kanina with the coaching staff ng Wildcats. Sila talaga yung kailangan na sila yung maganda ang laban eh. Kasi again, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, ito yung kumbaga kung ikaw ang head coach, iisipin mo, kailangan natin matalo to, kaya natin matalo to kasi match na match tayo. So that's pretty much what is happening in the ball game.
Some extracurricular activities happening between Kiambao and Buenaventura. Referees talking to them in Kiambao, getting free throws for the Wildcats.
So Kiambao, not to be mistaken for a very popular Kiambao. This is Julian Kiambao. Did not play in their last ball game. Seeing action here in the second.
And you could see the cheer of his teammates as Kiambao making that free throw.
They are very happy that he was able to get that point.
Mercado cross court. Abiog thinks about that deep three. Pero he's fouled on that drive attempt. That's going to be on number 24, Tristan Bulilis.
So again, you see the quick offense that the Commandos are trying to set. No doubt, they want to get more possessions. More possession, syempre, means more chances to score. Yun yung, you know that book, I think it's 7 seconds or less, sa Phoenix Suns.
Isn't that the
Anthony?
Yeah, yung offense niya, no, Coach?
Yes. So parang ganun ang ginagawa ng Commandos.
Parang early offense nga as the score is 27-21, just a 6-point lead by the Wildcats, and Sila being hounded by Strong, but just gets away from the defense.
Great getaway by Ron and Sila. Akala natin he had nowhere to go, pero meron pa pala.
Strong dump down, Buenaventura attacks inside, just leaves it short against Kiambao. Once again, Encila gonna show the ball handling display, but instead hands it off to Filona. Filona attacking, and an offensive foul, illegal pick on Kiambao.
So Julian Kiambao getting called for that moving pick. You gotta be more disciplined than that. You have to make sure that your teammate has already passed you para yung depensa hindi na talaga masapitan.
Steal by the Wildcats. In transition, gets that layup to go. That's Oballes for two.
Oballes stepping on the gas, getting the steal, finishing that break.
Abiog tries his hand at a three. Short, 31-21 is the score. 10 points na ang lamang dito ng St. Catherine. As a timeout gonna be called by the PIC Commandos, Coach Erickson Reloc's gonna try to talk it over with his boys. Back after that timeout by Coach Erickson Relox and the PIC Commandos. It is a 10-point lead, the biggest lead of this game for the St. Catherine Wildcats. Still 2 minutes and 40 remaining in this ball game in this second quarter. As Miranda is going to be inbounding the ball, and
so referees telling Ron Encida's man, you gotta give him space to be able to receive that ball.
And another foul here gonna be called. That's on Bernaldo.
So that's Alexi Bernaldo getting called for that foul. They are now in the penalty. So 2 minutes and 26 from here on end. We'll be seeing free throws.
And take a look at this, coach. Buong bench ng St. Catherine nakatayo dito or nakataas kamay nila for Kiambao shooting free throws. There you go. One of the loudest screams I've heard for a free throw in the second quarter.
We gotta ask our third member of the panel, si Miss Angelica Sarmiento, kung ano ang reason at napakasaya nila pagka si Julian Kiambao ay nakaka-score. Remember, I mentioned hindi nga siya nakalaro nung last game. So, bakit kaya napakasaya nila pag nakaka-score ito si Julian Kiambao?
Isipin mo, coach, free throw pa lang yun. Imagine mo if he gets a bucket and one or a three-pointer. As Buenaventura inside, posting up. No good. Rebound, Bernaldo. As the referee is calling a foul, but ball possession is still going to stay with the Commandos.
So again, the offensive rebounding ng PIC, ibang klase, no?
As the score is still 33-21. Lamang pa din dito ang St. Catherine with 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining.
Errol Clarete getting his first free throw to go. Cutting that lead down to just 11 points. Now just to 10 points.
And the team captain stepping up big from the line in this game, but almost a steal by Marvin Felix, the feisty point guard.
The speed of Marvin Felix on display on defense, almost getting that ball.
Kurt Miranda, hounded by Mercado, breaks free. They're giving it back to him. 12 on the shot clock. They're giving him an open lane to attack. Three-pointer, if it's good, just leaves it short. Clarete with the board. And he's going to slow it down for the Commandos. Felix gets it stolen. Filona out in transition. Whoa! Looked like a block by Mercado, but still a foul gonna be called there. And number 26, Joab Obalias heading to the line.
Great defense for the Wildcats, getting that turnover and quick outlet pass to Obalias. But I gotta give credit to Mercado, not giving up on defense, still trying to get that block. And I like to see that, even if it was a foul, even if there was a foul that was called. As a coach, I would love to see that from my players. No give up, kumbaga.
As James Bidol back in the game for the PIC Commandos. And James Bidol as well, one of the players of this Commando squad na we're expecting big things from in this game, Coach.
He is one of the main players or main men para dito sa Commandos.
Bidol driving inside to the corner. Mercado, pocket pass. Bidol finishing on cue.
Great passing being shown by PIC. Nice short passes inside. James Bidol getting the deuce to go.
Kiambao hands it off to Kurt. Miranda using the Kiambao pick. They kick it corner. Evans, Filona. Three-pointer by Obalias. Too strong.
There's going to be a foul. I believe it's going to be on. Is that so? Julian Kiambao is going to get called for that foul, and this is going to be free throws. Going to be free throws para sa PIC as both teams are in the penalty.
So still a chance for this PIC Commando squad to cut this lead down to less than 10. As the score 35-25, 44 seconds left in our second quarter. Mercado missing that second free throw though. That first free throw though. Second free throw by Mercado is good. A 9-point lead na lang dito for the St. Catherine Wildcats. And once again, another foul. So mukhang free throws na naman dito para sa atin, Coach.
So, in full court press ng PIC, I understand you want to be right there. Kumaga, you want that pressure there, but you also have to play honest defense. Mahirapan ka pagka ganyan. You can't get beat by your man. Wala naman tayong nakitang pick doon for him to get free. So, would have been something. You just need to stay in front of your guy. Deny if that is the game plan.
And really, Coach, that's one of the struggles of young players, no, mga college players, high school players. Very gigil sila when it comes to mga full court press nila. Like, given na talaga na yung youth nila, doon sila malakas. Pero nahihirapan sila with that giggle factor as Bidol inside. Rebound by Kiambao. Out to Evans. He goes all the way. No foul is called. Pero that ball is gonna stay with the Wildcats.
Lots of contact there. Chris Evans hitting the deck, pero no whistle like what you mentioned.
Miranda scanning. Another foul is called. Off the ball. And that's going to be on Alexi Bernaldo. So this time Evans heading to the line naman dito.
Chris Evans will get a chance to score from the line as Alexi Bernaldo not giving him space to receive that ball or to go anywhere on offense.
Evans missing it. And a touchdown to Marvin. Oh, but Felix can't finish that play. Here we go. This is 15 seconds left. Last shot time, but Miranda. Another turnover. Bidol pushing it. Bidol, oh, that's a double dribble by Bidol. Kitang-kita yun.
So dribbling violation on James Bidol. Could not handle that leather during that break, or that fast break.
And a frenetic pace for both teams to end the second quarter as 5 seconds on the game clock. They gotta go quickly. Evans kicks it. Oh, a bit too late as Filona couldn't release on time. And at the end of our first half, the score 36-26 in favor of the St. Catherine Wildcats. And start of the second half. 36-26 is the score. The St. Catherine Wildcats up by 10 points. Aaron D joined by Coach Anton de los Reyes. And yun na nga, Coach, nabanggit ko doon. 10 points is the lead of the Wildcats to start off this second half. What went well for them in that first half?
So for this ball game, St. Catherine shooting 52% from the field, taking care of the ball with only 4 turnovers kontra sa PIC 47.4. Not far behind in field goals, pero yung turnover situation, 9 turnovers. And in those 9 turnovers, nagkaroon ng points of turnovers, 16 para sa Wildcats, habang 11 naman para sa Commandos.
And this is going to be one of the most important points for this Philippine International College Commando squad. Nabanggit nga kanina ni Coach Erickson Relox na kung ang laban lang first half, 4-0 sila ngayon. Pero titingnan natin ngayon if how they're gonna be able to adjust in the second half. As a rebound by Abiog. 36-29 is the score. And Sila gets the steal out to Kurt Miranda. Lefty layup.
A turnover by PIC. As you can see, yun pa rin talaga ang kanilang strategy in the ball game. They want to speed things up. Ang masakit lang talaga doon is they've committed their 10th turnover. Tapos may 2 points pa doon na nakuha ang Wildcats.
38-29 is the score. Lamang pa din dito ang St. Catherine. Felix, a runner, swishes that baby home.
So Marvin Felix finally getting some points in today's ball game, courtesy of that runner.
And Sila, they swing it. He's open for 3, but he drives it. A 3-pointer if it's good. Too strong. Offensive rebound by Insila. 2-man game, and that's a bucket for Obalius.
Nice dive to the bucket by Obalius. Great find by his teammate Ron Insila, being patient on that offensive possession.
Abiog stepping back for 3. Obalius with the board, and that's a pushing foul on Errol Clarete.
Errol Clarete getting caught with that foul. Did not have position, had no choice but to push off or push yung rebounder ng Wildcats.
40-31 is the score. 7 minutes remaining in the third period. Obalius and travels just right in front of the referee.
So in that possession, medyo a bit over-eager para sa Wildcats.
And let's turn it over muna to the third member of our panel, Miss Angelica Sarmiento, for a short report.
Coach Max Ancilla instructed his Wildcats that for them to secure their spot, they have to stay focused, make smart decision, and communicate in peace. Konting karga pa sa depensa, yan ang kanyang hiling. Sa kabila naman, napansin daw ni Coach Erickson Relox na mababa ang production nila ng points, kaya naman he is asking them to all out on defense and backs out. And before he ends his huddle, he asked his commandos who can stop the opponent, and he answered back, it has to be all of you. Kaya huwag magkanya-kanya because in the end, teamwork can make the dream work, ayon nga sa kanya. Aaron?
And thanks for that, Angelica. Definitely, teamwork can make the dream work. As this PIC Commando squad just down by 7 points with still 6 minutes and 17 remaining dito in our third period.
Lawrence Katome earlier scoring, pero ito, they were called double foul on Katome and number 16, JP Baldelovar.
As Miranda attacking, tries to hand it off to Encila, but that's a foul before he even passed it.
Things getting a bit chippy in the third quarter. Both teams obviously wanting to get the second win in the tournament.
Another foul, this time itong si Kurt Miranda naman on the ground. Looks like it's gonna be between Miranda and Clarete as the referee signaling. for a review on play.
So they're saying review because you see Kurt Miranda on the floor getting hit.
And foul after foul nangyayari sa atin ngayon, Coach. As tingnan natin dito, this is Encila. Hindi natin nakita dun sa replay, pero it was between Clarete and Miranda. Ayan, makikita natin dito.
So it seems like from our vantage point and from that replay, Clarete stuck out his butt. So yun yung bumangga kay Kurt Miranda, which sent Kurt Miranda sprawling to the floor.
Tingnan natin dito. Mas maganda yung angle kanina, but still the referee's on a discussion right now. Yun na nga, mukhang the referees have made a decision, it seems.
So just a regular foul, walang hindi na-elevate to any unsportsmanlike or unsportsmanlike foul. Regular foul on Clarete, Errol Clarete ng Commanders.
Miranda this time, babawi naman, wala doon. Rebound by the big man. As they try to kick it out, Pailona gets the steal. Encila behind the back. Gets tripped by Mercado.
Great behind the back move by Encila. Right in front of us, you see the speed of how he went behind the back, trying to evade Mercado. Nothing Mercado could do there.
Naiwan lang siya ng bola doon, no? Because of that Mercado foul. Pero Encila showing us some handles. That's the score, 40-33. Still 5 minutes and 14 remaining here in our third period. Encila kicks it, Valdelovar, pick and pop. No good, but that ball is tapped to Pailona. And Clarete just snatches it out of his hands. Back to Clarete, Euro step. Wala yun. Put back attempt, and that's gonna be a foul.
That looks like a foul on Valdelovar. Great offensive rebound again. The Commandos, they're playing the offensive glass really, really well in today's ball game. And if I'm going to check on our stats, the Commandos have 9 offensive rebounds already.
And yun na nga ang naging problema nitong College of St. Catherine, no, being out-rebounded as once again another offensive rebound. Abiog crosses. Inside finish, wala yun, but once again another foul.
That's a 10th offensive rebound para sa Commandos. Carlos Strong, again, working the glass, getting extra possessions for the Commandos. Very, very important, especially they're down 7 points. These free throws mean a lot for them to be able to get back into this ball game.
And they've been doing a good job at getting their team offensive rebounds, extra possessions. Now what the Commandos need to do is to convert on those extra possessions nila.
And converting indeed, going 2 for 2 on that trip to the 15-foot line is Kent Abiog.
Encila bringing the ball down, his team with a 5-point lead. Dump down pass, gets it to finish.
You see how happy they are with Julian Cambao getting the 2 points inside off of that nice dish by Ron Encila.
Clarete gives it to his guard, back to Errol, spinning, taking, short. But Abiog is fouled on the putback attempt, and more free throws for the PIC Commandos.
More free throws, more offensive rebounds para dito sa PIC. That's gonna be their 11th offensive rebound in this ball game. Kent Abiog will again go to the line for 2.
And 43-35 on your screens, Coach Erickson Relox of the PIC Commandos. Looks like his halftime speech worked. The Commandos looking a lot more active to start off this second half. And Sila this time. They give it to the left wing against that zone defense. And Sila, top of the key. Spinning, kicking, corner. Nowhere to go. Cross court, stolen. Here comes Strong. Carlos, down to Clarete.
Great pass by Carlos Strong. Credit the defense of the Commandos getting that interception, and quick offense talaga para sa Commandos.
Diaz Jr. just throws it up. Rebounded by PIC. Chance to tie this game up with a 3. Katome inside. Almost in, but it's rebounded by Abiog. Step back 3 by Abiog. Oh! No good on that shot. Would have brought the house down. But Encila this time trying to answer back. Stopping and popping.
Ron Encila stops the bleeding para sa Wildcats. Prior to that, that was a 7-0 run. Halt in the action.
As Katome falling on the ground. Isa na namang foul ang mangyayari dito as the score 45-39. Still in favor of the St. Catherine Wildcats. Ito na nga, 2 minutes and 48 remaining as a steal this time. Miranda gets hit on the face.
So Kurt Miranda, you gotta love how they're playing. No, I'm talking about the Wildcats, how they're playing defense. Nice pressure. They're always playing the passing lanes. So Ron Encila getting a hand on that. Kurt Miranda corralling that loose ball off of that tap of Ron Encila. Nothing Clarete could do but be called for a foul.
Coach Erickson Relox talking it over with his boys in that timeout. The score 45-39. Palapit na ng palapit dito ang PIC Commandos. But meanwhile, Kurt Miranda gets fouled in the backcourt and giving him a chance to extend their lead as he makes that first free throw.
So foul was called on Errol Clarete, clipping Kurt Miranda in the face.
And one of the key players of this College of St. Catherine Wildcat squad, itong si Aries Patenya. Looks like he's not in this game, no? Scored 13 points in their previous matchup. Would have been big for them if he was playing ngayon.
Pero no Aries Patenya. Looks like his teammates are stepping up in his absence. And you like to have that next man up mentality.
Pailona out to Encila. Jabs. Spins, kicks. Bandojo gets fouled and goes hopping over. It's Bidole pushing foul.
I'm not surprised that he's hopping after that foul from James Bidol. Big body.
Talagang tumalon siya over dun sa likod nung ring natin. Napatalsik itong si Bandojo, but nonetheless, 2 free throws coming up for him.
Gets the first free throw to go. 48-39. 9-point lead. St. Catherine with a chance to increase it to double digits.
Bidol battle for the loose ball. Balik ang possession sa PIC, and Coach Anton, every time this PIC Commando squad try to come close, they try to inch closer dito sa Wildcats. The St. Catherine college, the St. Catherine Wildcats always come up with a run of their own to get the lead back.
Kumbaga, they're very calm. They're able to execute on their offense, and you got to give credit to the coaching staff of St. Catherine. Talking about head coach Max Encila, keeping his boys in check in this ball game, making sure that they're staying disciplined, staying within their system, playing great defense, executing.
As Buenaventura making that first free throw. Score natin ngayon 48-40, an 8-point lead na lang dito. As now a 7-point lead for the Wildcats. Still a minute and 50 remaining here in our third period. And Sila driving inside. They kick it. Bandojo for 3. Battle for the loose ball stays with the Wildcats.
Bit hurried on that offense for the Wildcats. Could have opted for a better possession. Had a lot of time in the shot clock.
Bulilis in the game for the Wildcats. Kurt Miranda, jab, kick. Baldelovar, 3. Here we go. Yes, sir.
Great pass by Kurt Miranda. Great shot by Baldelovar, stretching the defense ng Commandos.
Abiog driving inside and finishing with the finger roll.
Not wasting any time. Kent Abiog getting the 2 points para sa Commandos.
Miranda out to Bandojo, swinging that leather around. Kurt driving left, kicking. Baldelovar, Miranda.
Trying to find Baldelovar again for 3 are the Wildcats. But great drive by Kurt Miranda. Again, do not give the referees a chance to blow their whistle by reaching in. You gotta make sure that you stay in front of your man. That's the best thing you can do.
Once again, another foul. Miranda heading to the line. Chance to put them back up to 10 points. And yun na nga, as we mentioned kanina, no, Coach, every time this Commando squad comes close, the Wildcats always have an answer for them.
Again, we got to give credit to the coaching staff ng Wildcats, making sure that their players are in check, playing within the system, being disciplined.
Abiog, a pocket pass. That's Buenaventura finishing it with the baseline layup.
Nice two-man game being shown by the Commandos. Nothing you can do when Buenaventura's that deep inside.
Baldelovar. Back to him. He takes the 3. Wala yun. Rebound by Abiog.
Only one chance for the Wildcats. Here's the offense now of the Commandos.
Baldelovar gets the steal out to Miranda. 10 seconds left. Miranda skying high. Oh! And there you go. 3 seconds left. They gotta heave it. And that's a turnover for the PIC Commandos. And that signals the end of our third quarter. Look at that highlight play by Miranda, double clutching in the air. Acro.
The time, no need to rush. As we see there, a 3-point attempt para sa Commandos.
They whip it to the corner. Filona. No good. Offensive rebound. Hook pass out to Baldelovar. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Miranda's gotta go quick. They kick it to go. Miranda snatches it off. And Filona all alone. 59-45 is the score. 8 minutes and 40 remaining as a foul on Filona on that defense on Abiog.
So I just spoke to our third member of the panel, Miss Angelica Sarmiento. Remember, we were wondering why they're so happy pagka si Julian Kiambao ay nakakashoot. And the story goes is because si Julian Kiambao daw hindi masyadong nakaka-ensayo. So pag nakakashoot siya, nagugulat sila kasi hindi naman daw nila nakikita yon in practice. So that's why they're very happy for him. So this is the fun part, no? When you're in a basketball team, no? Yung katuwaan nyo na ganon. But not to say that Julian Cambao is not skilled. Pero yun nga, he doesn't practice as much. Kaya nagugulat sila.
Kiambao showing us that natural talent, no? Swishing those free throws home. One of the fan favorites for the St. Catherine Wildcat squad. As yun na nga, si Siegfried Mercado. 5 fouls na, so he's gonna be forced to exit this game for the PIC Commandos.
Para sa St. Catherine, you mentioned Julian Kiambao swishing those free throws. He now has 6 points in the ball game.
So isipin mo, coach, kung palagi pa siya nasa practice, no? Ilan kaya magiging points yun? Baka double or triple, 12 or 18 points para kay Kiambao, no?
Maybe he should take a page out of his the other Kiambao that's been super popular now, Kevin Kiambao. The work ethic of that young man is something to be emulated.
Working out 3 times in a day as Clarete gets that ball. Out to Strong. Carlos stepping back. Nowhere to go. James has got to go. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Bidol floats it up, and that's a signature move.
James Bidol right at the nick of time. That was a broken play. Coming from the right wing all the way down to the left elbow is James Bidol. Gets that 2 to go.
Pailona to Miranda. They're whipping that leather around against the zone. And Sila spinning. Pailona's got to go 3 on the shot clock. Kurt Miranda, 3. Bit too strong to the right. Buenaventura with the board. As Bidol inside, stolen by Kurt. Battle for the loose ball. Babalik ang bola dito sa St. Catherine.
James Bidol had the right idea. Just the defense of the Wildcats playing the passing lanes perfectly.
As the score is still a 12-point lead, 61 to 49. 6 minutes and 52 seconds remaining dito. It's the St. Catherine College versus the PIC Commandos. As Encila takes it down. Mandojo to Miranda. Inside, Balderovar just airmails that shot. Still leaving the door wide open for the PIC Commandos. Still a lot of time for them to come back in this game as Strong trying to lead that charge. Corner 3 not taken. Instead, back to Bidol on the wing. Miranda guarding him, Bidol, but Buenaventura is there for the stick back.
Buenaventura being active on the offensive glass, paying dividends for this commando squad.
Bandojo to the corner. Encila. Pailona fakes it. Encila. Nowhere to go. Back to Pailona. Left wing 3. Yes, sir.
Terrence Pailona getting that basket to go, extending this lead to 13 points.
11 on the shot clock. Buenaventura attacking. That's going to be a foul on Baldelovar.
Difficult to stop Buenaventura. You see how wide he is. And once he gets it down low, once he gets it deep down low, that's good night.
Bidol. They kick it out. 10 on the shot clock. Strong. Drop down. Buenaventura gets it. A go basket and 1.
Nice pass by Carlos Strong. Again, if you find your big man down low, great recognition by Carlos Strong. Understanding that Buenaventura has the advantage inside. Getting that bang in the bucket for your traditional three-point play opportunity.
And I'm loving the way Carlos Strong plays now, not really forcing anything. The intelligence to be able to cut, receive that ball, and then just shovel pass it to his big man. What an effective player for this Commando squad. As the lead back to 10 points. Bandojo hands it off. Miranda. Encila. Pailona naman trying once again. Oh, but the referee admitting his mistake and saying that ball possession back to the PIC Commandos.
And you love to see that from your referees, admitting that they made a mistake. Last touch was indeed with the Wildcats. That was Diaz Jr. as number 27. Ronald Diaz Jr. touching that ball last. Pailona trying to get another bucket from the corner.
Bidol spinning. Still no good for James.
Buenaventura trying to get that offensive rebound, but nice box out for the Wildcats. Bit too far out of reach for Buenaventura.
Encila calling the play. Abiog tries to intercept, but Bandojo crosses. Oh, that's a traveling violation. Still a 10-point lead dito for the St. Catherine Wildcats.
Lawrence Bandojo was able to get inside. Just took an extra step off of that fake. That's why he was called for a traveling violation.
Strong drives, dumps. Buenaventura, can he finish? Beautiful reverse. Banking it off the glass. And Buenaventura cutting down the lead to just 8 points to score 64-56 in favor of the St. Catherine Wildcats. Tatawag sila ng timeout dito and we'll be back shortly for more Far East Basketball League action. (64-56) is the score. St. Catherine still up by 8 points. And Coach, we kept mentioning kanina na every time this PIC Commando squad makes a run, tries to trim that lead down, bumabalik dito ang St. Catherine Wildcats with an answer. Ano ba nangyayari dito? Ba't ba hindi sila makadikit or even take the lead in this game?
Well, like what you mentioned, no? Yan. Perfect timing. Perfect timing para dito sa Wildcats. Their offense, their discipline, they're executing properly, sticking to the game plan. That's why they're not relinquishing this lead. That's why they always have an answer.
And both teams making it rain with those two possessions. Abiog making that three. Back to an 8-point lead as Encila kicking it corner. Miranda doesn't take the three. Opts to give it to Pailona. Jeffrey gets that board. And Buenaventura gives it to Strong. Carlos out to Abiog. Thinks about it. Instead drives inside. Bothered by Miranda.
Great defense by Kurt Miranda, making sure that Abiog wasn't going to be able to get off that layup. Making sure both of his hands were straight up. So yan yung law of verticality natin tinatawag na you have to jump straight up, both arms up para hindi ka tawagan ng foul. Perfect example was what Kurt Miranda did earlier.
2 minutes and 35 remaining. Encila inside. No good, but Bandojo is there for the stick back attempt and getting fouled in the process.
Lawrence Bandojo. This time it's St. Catherine's turn to work the offensive glass. And what a time for them to do that. 2 minutes and 29, nearing the last 2 minutes. Precarious 8-point lead para dito sa Wildcats.
And if the PIC Commandos want to make a run, they've got to do it right now because they're running out of time as Bandojo makes that free throw. Still 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining here in our fourth and final period. Bandojo goes 2 out of 2 on that trip. Strong nagmamadali dito. Tries the ambitious pass inside. But that's a turnover once again for the Commandos.
That pass was well read by the defense of the Wildcats. You gotta be smarter than that. Talking about Carlos Strong and the Commandos.
And Sila inside. Counter steal by the Commandos. And Abiog in transition. High pickup to the layup basket and one.
So right when I mentioned earlier, Kurt Miranda did a good job on stopping Ken Abiog by just jumping straight up. Ito naman, he tried to hack that ball. And like what I always mention, I don't want to keep repeating myself, do not give the referees a chance to blow their whistle by reaching in. Because 75 or 80% of the time, they are going to call that foul.
Abiog with the free throw, and he's been playing well in this game, stepping up for his team and playing with no fear. Cutting the lead down 69-62, a minute and 53 remaining dito. And Sila has the ball to Kurt. Miranda gonna attack Felix. Driving left. Just blowing by the defense and scoring.
Great drive by,
Then naman, that shot is too strong. Miranda gets the board. Triple teamed, and it's a foul that looks like it's gonna be on Buenaventura.
So that was Miranda earlier getting that layup to go. Now getting the rebound and getting fouled in the process.
And ito naman, ta-timeout naman dito si Coach Erickson Relox. And the PIC Commandos to score is 71-62. The St. Catherine College Wildcats still up in this fourth quarter.
Kurt Miranda now at the line to increase this lead. And talagang every time na magra-run ng Commandos, merong pangsagot itong Wildcat. So that's composure for you. Hindi sila nagpapanik.
Hindi talaga makidikit dito ang Commandos as Bidol tries his hand at a three. Short. They get the offensive board. Bidol tries to spin, dumps it down, cross court. Abiog, catch and shoot. This goes over the board.
Again, the offensive rebounding story para dito sa Commandos.
Miranda.
That's what's keeping them in this game actually kanina. Yung kanilang offensive rebounds.
And Sila gonna waste the clock. 12 on the shot clock against Felix. To Kurt. Miranda against Abiog. Driving down and Sila, three-pointer. Gets it a go.
That was money for Ron and Sila. Pressure pack three-pointer.
Ito naman si Abiog. Wala yun dun. And Sila gets it. 33 seconds left. And they can just dribble the ball out. 75-62 is the score. Bandojo, and Sila wants it. And Sila, double teamed. Out to Baldelovar. No good. Rebound by Kurt. Pailona naman, and looks like they're just gonna waste the clock away. 75-62 is the score. The St. Catherine College of Quezon City Wildcats coming out triumphant versus the Philippine International College Commandos.
great game, great composure being shown, or great composure shown by the Wildcats. Every time the Commandos would try to make a run, they would be able to execute their offense, keep things in check. Again, I'm going to give credit to the coaching staff. You know, they kept the players of the Wildcats disciplined, stuck to the system. So that's something that you like to see.
And once again, the final score 75-62 in favor of the College of St. Catherine, Quezon City Wildcats. As we take a look at some of the highlights dito, this is Baldelovar, the big man, number 16, making it rain from outside. Really did a good job on the offensive end as well as guarding the opposing big man of the other team.
That was Buenaventura and Jeff Buenaventura and James Bidol. That's a tough matchup para dito kay Baldelovar, but still able to score and get his offense going.
And stretching out for the three-pointers and getting the layup to go is Baldelovar. But for the meantime,
At kasama ko na nga ang ating best player of the game, JP Baldelovar, who scored 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. JP, congratulations sa iyo at sa Wildcats. At in the third quarter, nadikitan kayo ng PIC as much as 5 points, and we all know that is risky. Ano binago niyo sa sistema niyo para makabawi kayo in the last quarter at maipanalo ang game?
Nag-ano lang po kami, nag-adjust po kami sa mga run nila. Nung third quarter po, masyado po kami nakahag sa mga bantay namin and hindi kami nakapag-decision ng maayos. Ayun po, sabi lang po ng coach namin, mag-stick kami sa depensa na tinuro niya sa amin, and ayun po, nakawa po namin yung magandang depensa po.
Talaga namang kitang-kita lang. Nagawa niyo nga ang sinabi ni Coach, at baka meron ka din gustong i-shoutout or pasalamatan.
Shoutout po sa Wildcats community, sa mga kay Ma'am Javier po, sa Gretchen Bong po, yun po sa St. Catherine family, and siyempre sa mga teammates ko po, sa coaches po namin nagtuturo, walang sawa po sa amin, especially siyempre po kay God, na hindi naman po namin makakuha itong panalo namin na to, and sa family ko po, tsaka sa girlfriend ko po, si Gian.
Thank you so much, and once again, congratulations. Back to you, gentlemen.
and there you have it, the best player of the game, JP Baldelovar, coming up big in their victory against the PIC Commandos. St. Catherine now moving up in the standings, but let's take a look at the game. Up next, it's the Angeles University Foundation Great Danes versus the Pamantasan Lungsod ng Pasig Green Warriors. So yun ang aabangan niyo po. The Far East Basketball League will be back shortly after this quick break.